the fire extinguisher and the fire is still there, but I don't know if I need to. Okay, so I grabbed a BFG. Make sure you can see it's now on my left hand. It's right in the starting room on this level, which is pretty nice. Now if you come into this room, it's going to spawn in a wave of enemies here. And if you kill all the enemies, then it's going to unlock a little cutscene. And after that cutscene plays, then you can interact with the terminal there to open this door on the right. But because we can clip through walls, we're just going to teleport over to where that door is and teleport through the door. So again, just move the controller until it goes green and then let go. And then we skip that room. And then we're going to go over here and I'm going to upgrade the Gauss cannon. And there's some health and ammo if you need it. We're going to use the elevator. And at this part, I like to spin around so I'm close to the door. And then you can actually teleport through the door before it opens. And if you're quick enough, that can save you some time. But you got to bear in mind that that slows down time. So you might think, oh, I got there before the doors open. But maybe if you had not been slowing down time, the doors would have opened already anyway. It's hard to say. So I'm gonna upgrade my ammo here. There's BFG ammo there, and there's lots in this room as well, which you can use to fight the enemies in this room. But instead of fighting, I don't like how big this gun is. I'm gonna just switch to the pistol here. That's better. So I'm just gonna run through this level to the exit. You can see it from down here. It's where I'm pointing now. So we're just going to run over to there and teleport through the door to get to the next elevator. And skip this room altogether. So it's the same deal. You're going to push the controller until the light goes green. And then let go. And then we're in here. We can interact with this elevator. And then again, I'll swivel over to where the door is. So as soon as we're in line with the floor, I can teleport through.
Output is locked at 25%.
Now from here,
Should be able to access
the enemies should not spawn in this room until we interact with the terminal up there, which we need to do to unlock the next level.
The security
There's also a chain gun in here if you didn't grab one earlier. Gotta hack the terminal here. And then we can teleport down to the next elevator. Take this down to the next test chamber. I'm going to again swivel over in line with the floor and teleport through. And then the same deal here. There's a lot more BFG ammo to take out a lot more enemies, which takes a lot of time. So I'm going to just run through here and up to the right to where the next elevator is, to get back to the starting area. And then the same deal for this door. Just hold teleport, put your controller towards the wall, and when it goes green, let go. If the room on the other side of the wall has not loaded in yet, you might not be able to teleport through there, or if there is no floor on the other side of the wall. So those are two things to keep in mind. There's one example of this that I can show might be actually back in the starting room, so we'll go there now, which is where we have to go anyways. I'm gonna swivel again over to the center of the door and teleport through. It doesn't have to be at the center of the door, I just find then you can see the room you're going into better. Now if we go close to where the door is, it's gonna open, but if you want to grab this upgrade, just stay farther away from the door and hit the upgrade, and the door won't open and you won't be attacked by the enemies that are on the other side of the door. And then at this point I'll upgrade my chassis, although I don't really need to. But I might as well because we're here and I'm not trying to go fast particularly. Now at this part I'll show you another, what I was just talking about, which is if the floor on the other side of the wall is not there. So if we come over to this door, you can see if I stick my head through there, it's not like, it's not fully rendered. Like, there's floor, but it only goes out a little ways, and then it's not there. So I don't think there's actually clipping on that floor. So if I try and teleport through, I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, that's just to show you where teleporting doesn't necessarily work, and it's if you can't see the floor you're teleporting to. Now at this point, if you interact with this, or no, I don't think you even have to interact with this terminal. You don't even have to look at it. You can see, like, I think maybe when I walk near it, or maybe not, it might have just happened, but this door unlocked. Now at this point, there's a couple things you can do. There should be a whole horde of enemies right here on the other side of this door. And you can see, like, there's no enemies here right now. But that's because I did not complete the test chambers. So it does not load in these enemies. If I load the checkpoint right here, then I'll spawn in this room and the enemies will spawn here and it'll fix the mission. But what we can do instead of that, because there are no checkpoints in Ultra Nightmare mode, so to get past this room in Ultra Nightmare mode without fighting any enemies, what we can do is just go up these stairs here, left or right, it doesn't matter, and then above where the entrance is here, which I'll show you this on the map, you see there's floor in front of me now. There's a floor underneath where we are, so if I go through this wall, there's going to be a floor on the other side with a roof on it. And we're going to teleport onto the roof of the floor below us that's on the other side of this wall in front of me. So I'll close the map here. We're going to go up to the wall. You see, I'll look through and you can see there's a room down there and there's a roof that we're going to teleport to. So I'm going to do the same thing. Put my gun, teleport, push it towards the wall until it goes green. And I like to look through the wall a bit to know, but if you push your head too far through the wall, you have to return to the play area. So put the teleport, look a little bit through the wall if you want to see where your arc is going. And you want to teleport into this area here, which is on the roof of the floor below, above that entryway to the room we're in now. So we're going to teleport up there. And you can see this wall here in front. We can teleport on top of that as well. And then from here, I'll bring up the map again. You can see the elevator is in the center of the room that I'm looking at now. The room that we were just in. And you see now the entryway into that room is where we're above right now, where the yellow icon on the map is. And you see there's a... The roof that I'm standing on now has an edge that you can see. The edge I'm talking about is right here. So I'm going to stand over here on the edge of this wall of the roof and the wall, and now there's a hole in front of me here. There's also clipping though from that floor in that room, so if you touch the clipping you're going to lose your forward momentum. It might even push you backwards and you're not going to be able to get to the elevator, which is underneath the room in front of us. And now it's important that we grab the time dilation upgrades. You can see the time dilation counter is ticking down. It's that's where I'm pointing right now here on the left of the screen. There's the time dilation meter. I don't know if you can see it on the stream even, but it's ticking down now. And we need the time dilation basically to land the jump that we're about to make. And you see it just ticked out. So it'll last for a decent amount of time and then it'll take a while to fill back up. So ideally, if you're speedrunning, you want to have most of your time dilation still saved up by the time you get here, so you don't have to let it refill. But you want to have most of your time dilation filled before you jump down here, because if you run out before you get to the elevator, before you land your jump, then you can very easily fall past where you're jumping to, and if you're on Ultra Nightmare, that'll end your run. So, when your time dilation is full, the icon will turn blue, just to the left of the health bar there. And I don't know if there's any way I can look that'll make it better, appear better there, but it's there. So we're gonna try and fall here. I'm just gonna push forward a little bit so I don't run into the wall in front of me. And then once I get below this room, then I'm gonna push hard forwards towards the center of that room, once I'm below the room. So I'll do that now. And then when I get close to where the elevator is, then I'll hold the teleport button to slow down time so I can line up the landing and land on the elevator. So I'm gonna do it now. So I'll just push forward a little bit and fall, and then I'll push forward hard, and then when I get close, line up the arc and land on the elevator. And then we're stuck on this side of the door, but the same thing, just hold teleport, push your gun through into the door, and let go. And then once we interact with this, that's the end of the level. So we just skipped the room above us, as well as the first room and the 2 side rooms. So we completed this level without killing any enemies. You can kill some of the enemies if they get in your way, but like, you don't need to kill any of the enemies in this level. 3 levels left after that.
I need to get the mainframe online to manage the power fluctuations.
Grab time dilation again.
Begin set.
The security overrides are only accessible from the mainframe control.
Systems reinitializing. Main power online. Welcome to Test Chamber 2. Eliminate all demon entities to complete your session. Begin session.
Finally grab some ammo. Let's go. Oh, it's full. My time dilation's full, so I'm gonna jump. And I'm out.